Assalamualaikum. We are from Group D and we will be presenting about our chosen topic, which is herbal-based skincare in Germany. Here are our team members. First of all is Muhammad Muhaimin, which is our team leader, Ikra, Aini Fatiha, and also me, myself, Fahana Nabila.
To begin with, I will give a brief overview of the context behind our project. As we all know, the beauty and personal care industry is undergoing a major shift globally. More and more consumers are prioritizing natural ingredients, sustainability, and ethical practices. This is especially true in skincare, where people now prefer products that are plant-based, safer for long-term use, and environmental friendly. Germany, in particular, stands out as one of the most ethically driven markets in Europe. German consumers are very mindful of product origins, environmental impact, and the values behind the brands they support. On the other hand, Malaysia has a rich heritage of herbal remedies, but many of our skincare products are still not widely known globally. There's a clear gap, and at the same time, a great opportunity for us to bring something truly unique into the German market. So in this presentation, we focus on how a Malaysian herbal-based skincare brand can enter Germany successfully.
I am Fahana and we will continue with the market size and growth potential. The herbal skincare market in Germany is experiencing strong and sustained growth. In 2024, it was valued at 4.41 billion US dollar and it is expected to more than double to 9.21 billion US dollar by 2030, reflecting a robust CAGR of 13.6%. This expansion is driven by growing consumer demand for natural, chemical-free, and environmentally responsible beauty solutions. Skincare remains the dominant category with increasing interest in haircare and cosmetics that use herbal ingredients. Another important trend is the rise of men's grooming, with more men seeking natural products for beard care and also anti-aging. Key market drivers include a shift toward health-conscious behavior as consumers avoid synthetic ingredients. Next is an increased emphasis on sustainability, especially among millennials and also Gen Z. Next is the impact of e-commerce and influencer marketing, which make herbal products more accessible and appealing. Lastly is a growing demand for ingredient transparency, with consumers seeking clarity on sourcing, safety, and also authenticity. Overall, the German herbal skincare market presents a high potential opportunity for brands that emphasize authenticity and also sustainability in their product offerings.
Moving on to the market entry strategy for this product, entering the German market with a herbal-based skincare brand requires a strategic approach that aligns with consumer preferences, regulatory standards, and distribution practices in Germany. As one of the largest cosmetic markets in Europe, Germany presents both opportunities and challenges for new international entrants in the skincare industry. The first market entry strategy is joint venture with local distributor. Given Germany's mature skincare market and complex regulatory environment, a joint venture with a reputable local distributor or cosmetic company is recommended. This mode of entry allows the herbal skincare brand to benefit from established distribution networks, in-depth knowledge of consumer preferences, and assistance with compliance under the European Union Cosmetic Regulation EC number 1223/2009. Alternatively, for companies with moderate capital, exporting via an exclusive distributor offers a lower risk entry. This helps the brand test the market while minimizing fixed costs and regulatory burdens. And then the second one is by target market and positioning. Germany has a strong demand for natural, organic, and eco-friendly skincare products, driven by health-conscious and environmentally aware consumers. The brand should position itself as a premium herbal skincare solution that emphasizes ingredients derived from traditional herbs, sustainability in packaging, and cruelty-free testing. A focus should be placed on urban centers like Berlin, Munich, Hamburg, and Frankfurt, where demand for niche and premium personal care products is higher. And then the third one is by regulatory compliance and certification. Germany, as an EU member, follows a stringent cosmetic regulations. The product must comply with EU Cosmetic Regulation EC 1223/2009, Good Manufacturing Practice GMP, and REACH Regulation EC 1907/2006 for chemical safety. Products labeled as organic or natural should obtain certification from recognized bodies such as Cosmos, BDIH, or NATRUE. And then the last one is by distribution channels. A multi-channel approach is ideal, for example like online platform, sell via a localized e-commerce website such as Amazon, and online organic retailers like EcoVerde. The second one is retail partnerships like with natural product chains like Alnatura, bio company or drugstore chains such as DM and Rossmann. And then the third one is by concept stores and pop-up events to build direct consumer engagement and brand awareness. So that's all for this part.
So now let us take a look into the external environment that supports our business. First, political. Germany is a politically stable member of the European Union with a strong democratic governance. There's also a low level of corruption, a high rule of law, and a big emphasis on consumer rights and sustainability. This creates a favorable environment for eco-conscious skincare products, exactly where we fit in. Second, economically, Germany boasts being the largest economy in the European Union with a high purchasing power and a strong middle class, with also a booming beauty industry with a particular interest in clean and green beauty products. This is a strategic advantage for us as Germany is also very open to foreign direct investment and is actively supporting green innovation from businesses. Okay, so now from a legal standpoint, our product will comply with 3 different regulations. The first one, which is the EU cosmetic regulation, ensuring safety and passing assessment of products like CPSR. The second, the REACH regulation, which manages the chemical safety in our product ingredients. And the last one, advertising and claims, which enforces the truthful and transparent marketing. These 3 laws could help us build trust with our consumer and align with our commitment to clean beauty.
Next, in these sections, I'll be explaining the ethical environment which plays a major role in the success of any skincare brand entering Germany. First, companies are expected to align with corporate social responsibility or CSR values. These include using sustainably sourced ingredients, adopting eco-friendly packaging, and following cruelty-free practices. Certifications like Leaping Bunny and PETA approved are not just nice to have, they are often expected by German consumers. Ethical consumerism is also growing, especially among youngest demographics. They look for products that are vegan, organic, and fair trade certified, and they care about issues like worker welfare and carbon footprint. And of course, entering the market requires compliance with the EU cosmetic regulations, proper labeling, and GDPR for data protections. One more thing to note is that greenwashing or making false sustainability claims is taken seriously in Germany, so transparency is the key. In short, ethical alignment isn't optional, it's a core part of competing in this market.
As we look to enter the German market, it is important to weigh both the challenges and opportunities. On the challenge side, we have strict EU regulations on safety, labeling, and ingredients requires herbs like Tongkat Ali and Kacip Fatimah to undergo thorough testing. Next is the supply chain consistency is also an issue, as many Malaysian herbs come from remote areas, making quality control and sustainability more complex. Next is cultural unfamiliarity is another hurdle. German consumers may not recognize ingredients such as betel leaf and also bunga telang, requiring strong educational marketing. In addition, pricing sensitivity could pose a barrier as natural products tend to be more expensive. And with more rising concerns about greenwashing, we must provide transparent proof of sustainability. That said, the opportunities are also strong. There's rising demand for clean, eco-conscious skincare and also Malaysian herbal products aligned with this trend. German consumers are open to unique, high-quality products, especially those with a compelling origin story. The premium market is expanding and consumers increasingly value ethical, transparent brands. With e-commerce and influencer marketing, we also have direct, efficient ways to reach and engage our audience.
Now, let's take a look into the core strategy that will drive both our people and our product. To begin with, our HR goal is to balance the Malaysian herbal route with the expectation of German market. We are adopting a geocentric staffing approach, meaning that we combine global integration with local responsiveness. In Malaysia, we will be focusing on the R&D, export, as well as product development, while in Germany, we'll establish key functions like sales, compliance, marketing, and customer support. For hiring-wise, we plan on working with a third-party agency in Germany to ensure that we hire the best talent that fit the local market. And when it comes to the training, the Malaysian will receive a cross-cultural training to be better in understanding the German consumer behavior, while the Germans will receive an in-depth education on herbal knowledge and Malaysian wellness tradition. And to improve the overall retention, we will adopt German labor standards and offer performance incentives and wellness perks. This aligns with both countries' expectations. Okay, moving on to the marketing strategies. Our key focus is the positioning and the connection with the right audience. Our target audience has been separated into two, primary and secondary. The primary being the eco-conscious women that is in an urban area, and the secondary target market would be the Gen Z and the male grooming consumers, which is an emerging market in Europe as well. So let's talk about our tagline, where tradition meets purity. This tagline allows us to capture both Malaysian heritage and our clean beauty promise. And for our promotional tactics, we will emphasize on the digital presence through our multilingual search engine optimized website, with also utilizing platforms like Instagram and TikTok to perform a storytelling advertising. We also leverage on influencers and users' testimonials and reviews. And in terms of the retail, we will participate in Beauties Expos and to build better partnership with local stores and for better visibility. Now, let's move on to the pricing. Pricing will follow a value-based premium model, positioning our product to the mid to high range product. And for distribution, focusing on two platforms as well, which is online and offline. For online, we choose to build our own website and also to use platforms like Amazon. And offline, we are planning on using retail chains, pop-ups, and concept stores to encourage engagement and sampling.
To wrap up, our research shows that Malaysia has strong potential to contribute to the German skincare industry through our unique herbal ingredients and traditional wellness knowledge. While challenges like strict regulations, brand unfamiliarity, and consumer skepticism exist, we also bring strengths like biodiversity, natural remedies, and an opportunity to offer something new and authentic to the German market. By adopting a strategic market entry plan, ensuring compliance, practicing ethical branding, and leveraging digital platforms and partnerships, Malaysian brands can only break into Germany but also grow as global player in the sustainable beauty space. So with the right execution, this isn't just about market entry, it's about building long-term trust and recognition in one of the world's most matured and ethical skincare market. So that's all for my group. Thank you for watching.